So my background have been very clinical and medical, in holistic medicine, integrative medicine. And also at that time, we were pioneers in bridging that into mainstream medicine. And in order for us to be accepted, we needed to come from a very scientific, evidence-based background. Um, Thus, this was ingrained into our training and into the practitioners that everything needed to be evidence-based and justified and researched and so forth. And then within that, I think we lost root of where these natural medicines all originate from, and that these have been used for thousands and thousands of years by tribes, and the medicine women were working and seeing to the tribe. They were the midwives, they were attending to those that were sick, they were the witches, they were the ones making poultices and tinctures, and they didn't need to explain scientifically why this is working or what's the combinations they're putting a tincture or remedy together. It was intuitive as well as a passed on remembrance and knowledge, and also because the whole culture was so submersed in that, they embodied it, they lived it, that was their food base, that was their environment. And I would really love to bring that back in school. I always saw myself as the village doctor that was invited to the funerals and to the births and to the weddings, and it was sort of like, if you can't pay me, come paint my fence or something like that, come help me put this up. And I was heavily criticized by this in school because it was like, oh wow, how are you going to market yourself? And it was all the whole commerce aspect about doing this work and where medicine have evolved to in how we know modern medicine. And for me, there's been a big gap in that, and I was really passionate and moved by, and even the work that I did in South Africa at the University of Western Cape and with the Allied Health Professions Council has been to bridge the gap between modern science in the holistic medicine field and with these ancient ways and ancient knowledge and how tribes used to administer and apply these medicines. And for me, where I find myself right now is that I am able to go back to that aspect. So I've done the whole clinical, medical research side, and now it's really getting steeped back into that inner knowing, that soulful remembrance of what I have experienced before, many lifetimes ago when I was a medicine woman, and I still am, and I just have an inner knowing what needs to be used and guided as to what remedies will be best without always substantiating it with the scientific, what the reasoning is behind it. And the interesting is when I rely on this inner knowledge, it's always to point. Like if I were to then go back and justify it, evidence-based, why I'm putting this formula together, it's like the two do come hand in hand. The ancient meets the modern, and we're able to do that.